Hey there, and welcome to part 4 of my series exploring every neighborhood in Milwaukee. This next set of neighborhoods makes up the southeastern corner of the former town of Granville. It's an area that is widely overlooked and has a bit of a rough reputation, but I'm here to show you that the far north side is harboring some incredible hidden gems. We'll start today with Brynwood, located between Landbank and Menominee River Hills East, where Uline Soccer Park is. Brynwood has an interesting layout with the majority of its land occupied by the Wisconsin Club's Country Club and the remainder serving industrial use. But we have to look back in time to see what really made this neighborhood special. From 1963 until 1986, Brynwood was home to the Melody Top Theater. Melody Top was a musical theater built to look like a circus tent. It hosted many famous shows starring actors who are still beloved today, like West Side Story featuring Christopher Walken in 1965, South Pacific starring Betty White also in 1965, and My Fair Lady starring Leonard Nimoy in 1976, to name a few. The circus tent was eventually replaced with a wooden dome, and following the theater's closing, there were plans to convert the site to an entertainment complex. However, in 1991, the site was destroyed in a fire. Today, the theater has been replaced by Destiny High School. It's interesting to think that there are still students learning theater on the same ground where such iconic actors once performed. To the northeast is Bradley Estates, another subdivision designed by Francis J. Schroedel in the decades following World War II. I covered Schroedel's ambition and inevitable downfall in part 3, so you can watch it here if you haven't already. Bradley Estates is right on the border with Brown Deer, so we have to go a little ways east to get to our next neighborhood, Tripoli Park. Tripoli Park is bordered to the north and west by the village of Brown Deer. Right across that border lies the Tripoli Park Golf Course. Yep, Tripoli Park, Milwaukee is named after Tripoli Park and Brown Deer. Just goes to show how arbitrary these municipal boundaries really are in terms of identity and culture. Just east of Tripoli Park is Brown Deer Park. Yep, Brown Deer Park is actually in Milwaukee. Why do we even have these municipal boundaries? Anyway, Brown Deer Park is a real hidden gem in Milwaukee's northwest side. The northern half of the park is quiet and almost pastoral, with a scenic pond and park center tucked into the woods. But the southern half of the park is where one of the most celebrated athletes of the modern era stepped onto the professional stage for the very first time. In 1996, 20-year-old Tiger Woods made his pro debut at the Greater Milwaukee Open right here in Brown Deer Park. Going back south of Tripoli Park is Town and Country Manor, which is home to Our Lady of Good Hope Catholic Parish. It was one of two circular church buildings built in Milwaukee in the 1960s, and it really does have an interesting appearance both inside and out. Southwest across the train tracks is Wyrick Park. Wyrick Park is home to the Green Tree Preparatory Academy, a relatively new school with a unique system. It allows students to choose from one of 3 curriculums, each offering their own set of programs to set students up for success. Inside of Green Tree Prep, there's the Katherine Johnson Academy of College Preparation, offering dual enrollment programs for high school students to earn college credits, the Charles Drew Academy of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, offering students with apprenticeship and internship programs, and the Michelle Obama Academy of Business, Law, and Social Justice, offering students access to community projects and service learning programs. Going south across Green Tree Road, we enter Graceland. Graceland Cemetery is the final resting place of the legendary blues and gospel singer and Tony Award-winning actress Linda Hopkins. The cemetery is open to the public if you'd like to visit and pay your respects. To the southeast is Fairfield, which is home to the training centers for both the Milwaukee Police Academy and the Milwaukee Fire Department. In fact, both departments train under the same roof. Going southwest, we enter Havenwoods. The Havenwoods State Forest is a place layered with so much history that it really deserves a video of its own. It was a prison for many years and served a very dark purpose during the Second World War. It was later converted to a military base and was even used to store missiles during the Cold War. It's Havenwood's current purpose, though, that makes it truly unique. It's one of only 2 state parks within Milwaukee County, and it is currently the only urban state forest in Wisconsin. It really is a beautiful park as well. It's truly an underappreciated gem in Milwaukee's far north side. And the final neighborhood we'll cover today is Thurston Woods. This neighborhood has a very interesting name. It was named after William J. Thurston, an oyster dealer who allegedly had no connection to the neighborhood whatsoever. And while it is now a dense suburban neighborhood, the second part of its name does still ring true in a way. Thurston Woods has the densest tree coverage of any neighborhood in Milwaukee. This is largely due to resistance from a mid-20th century anti-urbanist organization called the Thurston Forest Civic Association. They're also the reason why there aren't many sidewalks through much of the neighborhood today. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you'd like to see the full deep dive on Havenwoods State Forest, please let me know. The easiest way to do that is by liking this video. And if you want to catch that video right when it comes out, don't forget to subscribe. But that's it for now. Until next time, stay curious.